feel is the most important thing from an insurance standpoint to know as you're between the USA and Canada? I mean, obviously there's different requirements, different insurance regimes.
It's extremely important. I mean, you and I talk extensively about this issue itself, right? Because some people, folks in the U.S., they have their policies, their cargo liability, their E&O, um, and they go, okay, well, I'm going to start moving freight into Canada. Well, somebody calls them up and says, oh, well, I'm moving something, from Calgary, Alberta to Toronto, Ontario. Um, Whoa, time out. Those are things that need to be looked at because the insurance itself may not cover such things. Um, so you can't just assume your policy is going to cover cross border automatically. And again, if your underwriter doesn't know I'm going into Canada, or more importantly, the underwriter in Canada doesn't know I'm going into the US and could be subject to CARMAC, those are things that need to be addressed. So it is extremely important to talk to a broker that understands both sides of the border, that knows what's going on in the US and knows what's going on in Canada, and has the ability to, there are companies out there that can do policies that cover both sides, but then there's companies that won't cover US operations. Likewise, there's US companies that won't cover Canada operations. Um, there, some Canada policies require local placement depending on the coverage line. So there's all these nuances that have to be looked at, and ensuring that the coverages you have are in fact going to cover both sides. And that starts with talking to the broker and explaining to the broker, here's what I'm doing.